welcome back to another video. Magnum West here, and today I'm bringing you guys a review and overall overlook of the Platinum Edition Page Punchers DC Mcfarlane Toys Deathstroke. It's a mouthful, but I don't even know if that's the full name, but this is his design from the Rebirth. I don't even know if DC Rebirth is still going, especially with the introduction of the Absolute like universe or whatever. I'm not too sure where DC's at. But anyway, today we're going to be looking at this guy, and without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so now to cover what he comes with in the box right before we take him out and see what he's made of. He comes with the bow staff. I forgot what this weapon's called. And then we got a like katana sword type deal. And then he does come with a masked Slade Wilson head. And then he comes with a unmasked. I'll get a close-up right now. I don't have my front light on yet. But yeah, as you can see, that's kind of all he comes with. And then I just finished watching D Hunter reviews. Review on this guy, and he is missing the knife here, but that could have easily been an accessory he came with. But you know, this is Mcfarlane. So but yeah, let's get him out of the package. Now let's jump into articulation. So for the head, he's going to be able to look up like that. Really good. Looks up really well. Look down about that much. Nothing crazy. I mean, can push it a little bit and make him look down like a little tiny bit, but honestly it looks like he's just looking straight forward. Yeah, pretty good. Really good. Head tilt. Same thing for the other side. Pardon the wind, guys. I'm in Moreno Valley and it's super windy over here right now. I hope everyone, if any of you guys live in LA, I hope you're doing all right and hanging in there. But goes up about that much. The shoulders, pretty good. Pretty good, both sides. Got the bicep swivel right here, which is really well hidden on this side, because it has like the little line on top of it. I don't know, that's really cool to me. And he's got the double bend. Let's see, let's do that one first, and then this one you get like really good bend. Then he's got the ball hinge, no, I wouldn't really say ball hinge. I would say more like just hinge swivel. But yeah, he's got those going. Then just the upper torso alone, he's going to get about that deep in. Not much. And then about yay back. Pretty decent. And then with the combination of the bottom and the upper, going to get about that much going forward. And then about that much going back, which is why can't you just make this for the forward? I still don't understand why that's the case. But yeah, so that's the upper torso. Then he has a really good kick up, really no hindrance in the design. Gets back about that much, not too crazy but good enough. Double bend in the knees, and then we got the typical. Got the hinge, swivel, and then rocker, and then we got the toe joint, which is really good. Mcfarlane toe joints are alright. They help a little bit when trying to pose, but honestly I hardly ever use them whenever I'm posing. But yeah, that's pretty much the articulation. Now let's jump into detail. Alright, so for detail, let's go ahead and start from, you know, the head down. The head sculpt for the face, or for the mask look, is really good. I'm going to throw a picture up of what art I think it's based off of. It could be just, you know, its own thing, but I think it is based off of a certain cover or art piece. He's got the orange lines going all throughout, which I've seen the regular. I've never seen the regular Page Puncher like in person, but I've seen pictures of it after seeing this one. And honestly, this figure was sitting at my GameStop for a couple days. I seen it like a handful of times and nobody picked it up. I was like astonished, and it was just there for so long that I didn't even notice that it was a Platinum Edition. And then I looked it up online, and it's like pretty sought after. So I was like, what the hell? And like I said, I had been eyeballing it for a little bit. So I just went ahead and grabbed it. But yeah, I've been pretty lucky lately. With the previous review from this, with the Batman you see right there, I've been getting pretty lucky with the Platinum Edition. So I'll talk about that in the next segment. But yeah, we got the lines going through. We got the like little military gloves that he's got going. I like the utility belt, although I do wish it was like a different color. I feel like if it was like brown or something, I feel like that would really oppose the like bright blue, bright orange, and give them like a little bit more of a tactical, realistic look. Again, I don't know if this is exactly based off of a certain design, but I think I might do that. I think I might go ahead and paint that brown, just to give it a little bit of that like realistic look. At the end of the day, Deathstroke is like military or ex-military and is now a mercenary. So then he's got like the little, I don't really know what these are for. Little buckle things, and then he's got a knife holster, which I mentioned in the beginning. Why the hell would you not include the knife, Mcfarlane? Like it's such a small detail that's like it's really dumb. It's just dumb, like that it's not included. I like the figure. Don't get me wrong, but it's one of those things that like why did you not include it? Is there like a specific reason why, or like are you that incompetent that you couldn't? I really like the textures that some of these suits have. He has it like in his ass, the wrinkles right there on his thighs, right there. Like I really like that. I think that's super dope and a really nice detail that goes a long way in bringing the figure a little bit more to life. But yeah, that's the main body, and then I'll show you guys the unmasked sculpt, which is also pretty good. But honestly, I'm not planning on posing him with this or having him on the shelf. I remember him like a lot from the show, and I don't know if you guys ever played DC Universe Online. That was a pretty popular game when I was younger, but now not a lot of people play it. I play it here and there, but I just remember the mission. If you choose Batman as your mentor, you fight Deathstroke, and I really remember that. That's like one of the main things I remember when thinking about Deathstroke. But yeah, that's the full, in close look at the figure. All right, and real quick before we get into some size comparisons, I wanted to make a little quick comment. I don't want to rant too much, but I just wanted to say that I think the way Mcfarlane is going about these chase variants or platinum editions is just really ridiculous. He's putting like very sought after and really like I would say like frontline versions of these characters, right? Like not so much in the scenario of this, but especially Deathstroke, I would say specifically. Most people know him in the orange and blue, right? With like the old version of him, and I think most people think about this version of Deathstroke when they think of Deathstroke, right? Regardless of which version it is. And I just think that it's just messed up, and it's really counterintuitive to put your most sought after figures behind this paywall that's basically barricading collectors from being able to get it, right? Which, I mean, it's like bottlenecking your money income. You're saying that you want to put the worst version of this figure out there for people to try to find, and it's really hard to find, and you're going to put the crappy version as the one that's easily accessible. It doesn't really make any sense when it comes to sales, because if you put this one out there and you put this one out there, I'm sure these would sell like hotcakes because everyone's looking for these right now. And just one more thing to add in there before I finish this is, if I see this version of Batman that I'm really looking for, and I see this version of Deathstroke, and I'm like, Deathstroke's a Batman villain. I'm building out my collection. I just got started. They're only $20. Why not? You know what I mean? $40, I'm going to get two really good versions of two really good DC characters. Get them out of the way. I don't have to think about them anymore. I can move on and collect whatever other figure it is, right? That was Superman, Flash, or what, if you're building out Justice League or League of Doom or whatever, right? And it's just really dumb. And if anybody from that works at Mcfarlane Toys is watching this, like, stop doing that. It's really annoying, and I hate that it's like creating this scalper, like basically like, you know, sniping. They're going to these stores when they open. They know that there's like 1 out of 6 in these. So let's say a store just got inventory yesterday. They're able to talk to the clerks. They're like, yeah, we're putting out the new line tomorrow. They're gonna be there right when they open, and this guy's gonna get scooped up immediately. And every other collector's not gonna have a chance to get it. It's really stupid. And like, honestly, I don't know if Marvel Legends has started doing that, but I freaking hope not, because it's super stupid, and it's like it's just dumb, right? But yeah, I don't want to go on too much, but yeah, I just want to make that quick comment. I think that this Platinum Edition crap is really stupid, and it's just affecting McFarlane sales. Like, people already have a certain stigma about McFarlane's, and now they're going to be like, oh, you want this really badass New 52 Batman that's completely accurate to the comics with a bandy wire cape? Oh, it's a Platinum Chase fucking, you know, cherry on top variant that is only 1 in 25. So only one person in 3 cities, 3 neighboring cities, is going to be able to find it. It's just stupid, and it's just dumb. Stop doing that shit. And here he is with a couple height comparisons and just overall comparisons between different lines. Here we got on the left the Mafex Daredevil, the comic book version. Obviously, I painted it on my own. That's not how it looks. And then this is the only version of the Merc with the Mouth that I got, because Marvel Legends is another company that, you know, is slimy like that. They hid like the really good like 2.0 or 3.0 version of the Marvel Legends Deadpool behind the 2-pack. And as far as I'm aware, they haven't done a single release of that figure. So still waiting to be able to get that. Then obviously here to Deathstroke's right, we got the Mcfarlane Call of Duty Warzone collab version of Spawn, which same height, pretty much. I think Spawn's like a little tiny bit taller, but I think that's just because that head is pretty small. And then here at the end, we got a SH Figure Arts Ryu, which, damn, he looks badass in that lighting, with a custom head sculpt by Customs by Martin on Instagram. But let's get into another round. And here we got him next to a couple of his colleagues, or, you know, other villains from the DC universe, and then one random fig. And from right to left, we got the Mafex Nightwing, Mafex Nightfall Batman, the Mega Fig version of Darkseid. I don't think he's an exclusive. I think he's like a general release. And then we got the regular release version of the DC Multiverse Grid from the Forever Evil storyline. And then we got a Jada Toys Fei Long. And again, as I'm pretty much going to mention in all my McFarlane reviews, is they're definitely not 1/12 scale. I mean, he's like pretty much the same height. If not, he might be a little bit taller than the Nightfall Bane. And obviously, sometimes imports can run a little bit small rather than the other way around. But in this scenario, I think Nightfall Bane is pretty well scaled. It's just McFarlane makes big ass figures for whatever reason. But yeah, it fits in really well, and this is kind of like, you know, the direction I want to take my collection. But yeah, let's finish off the video. But yeah, guys, that pretty much concludes the review and the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, kind of last thoughts is, I think it's kind of bogus that we have to go to the secondary market or hope and pray that we're able to find the version of the figure we want. I don't think it should be that way. I think all the best versions of the figure should be the first ones to come out. And then you want to make variants or weird colors on them, by all means. You know, he already does that with the Joker Rise and the Frostbite version of all these characters. Like, if that's your cup of tea, by all means. But I think the first version of the character that's the most accessible should be like the best version, right? But that would be a perfect world. But anyways, if you guys are looking for this figure, I hope you find it. And yeah, man, besides that, I really like the figure. I think the accessories it comes with are pretty dope. Wish it came with weapons. These are obviously my own personal that I've gotten from other figures. This one specifically is from the King Spawn, I think. The one that comes with the wings and the little gremlins. But yeah, I think overall the figure is really cool. I think if you see this figure out in the wild, you should definitely pick it up because he's going for about 40-50 bucks. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. Still on the road to 500 subscribers. We're still heading there every day, getting like a subscriber or two. So let's make it happen, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know anything else. If you're able to find this figure out in the wild, let me know. And yeah, guys, y'all take it easy. Peace.